Hello everyone, welcome to the Academia. Today I'm going to discuss something related to sheet metal design, and I'm going to create a part using Catia workbench. I hope it will help you to learn and gain some expertise in Catia. First of all, I would like to uh, tell you that what the sheet metal is. The sheet metal is basically is the process of forming parts from either metal sheet, um, and there are multiple different processes of metal forming. These are the operations could be either punching, stamping, cutting, or like bending, you know. So these are the processes which is being used in sheet metal. And yeah, you can see that in Katia Workbench, go to the start, find mechanical design and look for generative sheet metal design. Okay, so I'm naming it sheet one. Okay, so it will redirect us towards sheet metal workbench. Here you can see that multiple options which are hidden. Why these are hidden because to get these operations activated, you need to go through with certain processes. Okay, so that you can create a 3D file, and so that it could be converted into machine code, which can control the machining process. And you know those machining process could be helpful to create a precise sheet metal. Okay, so now I have been selected this XY plane, and now I am just trying to create a rectangle. Okay, so the dimension, oh great, 250 and 110. So I'm just doing one thing, uh, make it 55. Okay, and make it so that the uh, okay, so as you can see that we have a 110 by 250 dimension of sheet, a sheet in okay, so these all dimensions are in millimeter. Okay, so when you exit this workbench, and you will come into the sheet metal um forming that this is the sheet metal parameters. You just click it, and before creating the sheet, I would like to give you some brief of this sheet metal parameters. As you can see that this parameter says that the thickness of sheet can be anything, like 2 mm, 3 mm, 4 mm, any sort of thickness you can choose for it. Okay, and the most important thing which will be asked to you whenever you will face the interview, the interviewer will ask you if you are bending something in sheet metal, so what will be the intern the bend radius. Okay, and what is the bend radius? Okay, so is this the bend radius internal radius or the outer radius? So for your kind information, just keep this in your mind that this bend radius always will be internal radius. Okay, so there is no relation between the outer radius. Always the bend radius will be counted as the internal radius. And I would like to add one more thing, that every sheet or every metal have their own stiffness, own elasticity, and their own property. Okay, So to bend them properly, you need to cross the minimum, um, uh, go beyond the stiffness so that it cannot return back to the its original shape. Okay, so as you can see that this is parameter, and this is the second one, is the bent extremities. So what this bent extremities is, so in upcoming videos I will tell you what these extremities are, but in brief I tell you that this is a the um, uh, cutting groove. Okay, cutting groove which is being provided during the cutting, and there are many options for relief, and the general option which is frequently used in industry is this round relief. Okay, so if you want to become an industrial designer, remember this round relief. Otherwise your client will ask for anything as per their allowances, and this the K factor bend allowance you can see here. Okay, so uh, just come to the basic parameters. So I am choosing the thickness of 4 mm, and default bend radius is 4 mm as well. Okay, so for that, this wall, create a wall, select the sketch. So now you can see that we have a 250 by 110 mm thick sheet. Okay, so what you need to do is that you need to uh, bend it. Okay, you need to bend it. So for that, choose this wall on edge option and choose any wall. Okay, so as you can see that there is a wall, and you can also see that we have an additional option to adjust the length of this bend. Okay, you can create it from here, you can just put the dimension here. Okay, and you can also change the angle either from here, okay, or from here. Okay, so you have the both options, like changing the uh, bending angle and bending length. Okay, so I'm giving it 120 degrees degree. Okay, so the angle is 120 degree, and also you can reverse it. So now you can see that if you reverse the position of angle, it will give you a different bending direction. Okay, with bend, as you can see here, 4 mm, the 4 mm is the internal bend this this internal bend dia. Let me uh, use 90 degrees so that you can clearly understand. This internal dia radius is the bend radius. Okay, and if you want to, again, suppose that uh, you want to create it by this side. Okay, okay, great. Okay, so you can choose any side and create it, preview it. Okay, something could have been selected, so we have these two. And one more thing, like, as I created a sheet of 250. Okay, so for this, if you where is that option? Okay, so if you unfold this, okay, if you will unfold this, then you can clearly see that this is the 250 length, 250 and this is the length I took, 35 and the 4. So you have to consider, if you need to have a sheet, okay, which having a parameter of 250, the base, you, as you can, if you assume this as a base property, and this is a support and this is the angle, and the support, the angle and the base, okay, so you have to consider every length, and you, as per these operations, you have to cut your sheet part. So if you want to measure the length from here to here, okay, now you can see that this is 312.654, so which means that it is more than 250. Okay, so almost it is more than 62 mm, okay, more than the original one. So when you have you will create a workpiece, you have to consider this length, not the 250 mm length. If you will go with the 250 length, the you know uh, part will be uh, considered as a scrap. So keep these things in your mind. So this is it for today. uh, I will come regularly with the Catia videos, don't worry. Hopefully my system is working now, so whenever I will get time, I will upload a video. And this is it for today. Thank you very much, and please do subscribe if you want to um, get more like, not only Katia video, I'm also going to give you, like you can see that ANSYS, there is ANSYS. uh, Also I will guide you how to use the CAD, cloud CAD. I will give you to learn the experience to learn Onshape, and also 3 Autodesk Inventor. So if you want these things, and also I will you know guide you to uh, guide you and help you to create your research journals, research paper. And if you have any doubt regarding your MTech or BE or PhD research paper, you can ask any question. Okay, this is it for today. Thank you very much. Bye bye.